Hello, this is Logan T. Smith reporting from my backyard on the 15th of June, 2013. Earlier this week, the Canadian Soccer Federation suspended the Quebec Soccer Federation because the FIFA Soccer Federation hadn't said whether it was okay to wear turbans on the field. So, the Quebec Soccer Federation said that they would not allow anybody to play wearing a turban, and said that any turban-wearing players could continue to play in their backyards. This week, though, the FIFA came out with a statement saying that turbans should be allowed in soccer as long as they match the uniforms and don't hurt anybody. The Quebec Soccer Federation has responded saying that they are not yet prepared to determine whether they should allow turbans on the field. So, assuming the Canadian Soccer Federation suspension of the Quebec Soccer Federation will continue until the Quebec Soccer Federation allows turbans on the field, the Quebec Soccer Federation can continue to play in their backyards. In international science news, a New Zealand robotics expert has released a study on Lego faces. He studied over 3,000 faces and has determined that there are more angry faces now than there used to be back in 1975. In 1975, all the faces were happy because there was only one face. He says that over the past 30 or so years, the number of angry faces has increased. Now that Lego has all kinds of emotions on their faces, the number of angry faces is now more than 0. Have you ever wondered what might happen if there was a myth, urban legend, or perhaps comic book idea that was too ridiculous for the Mythbusters to test out? Well, a CBC columnist decided that she should do a scientific study on whether Superman's ability to fly is reasonable. It took several avenues of research on this one. First of all, Superman having super strength. And they decided that if he had a comparative ability to the best jumper on Earth, which is the flea, he would be able to jump about halfway up the CN Tower. A great jump, but not what we see in the comic book and movies. So they thought maybe he uses some kind of anti-gravity suit. But then thought if he was using anti-gravity as physicists understand it to exist, he would probably destroy the Earth by mistake. So probably not what he uses. So perhaps he can just swim through the air, they thought. Well, that would be great, except that sometimes he's shown flying through space, and space has no air to swim through. So now Canadian taxpayer dollars have gone to the good use of determining that Superman's ability to fly is implausible. And that's how it looks from my backyard in June 2013.